Hello, Rama Rama Pupodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, peaceful, having a relaxed life. Now, let's go on to chapter 21. What 1? In the train, Bala Mandir. A wire had been sent to Dr. Shukla of Ramdas coming. Dr. Shukla, Chunibai, Maganlal, and others met him at the Wadhwan station. This time he stopped at Dr. Shukla's house. He and his wife were extremely happy to see him. He spent here only 4 or 5 days. The days had a crowded program. Visitors came in large numbers to see him. They put him questions on devotion and on the efficacy of God's name. He was kept busy placing before them his own experiences. He said in reply to a question, to control the mind, the best and easiest method is to repeat constantly God's name. Concentration is attained by fixing the attention on the sound of the name. As the mind is concentrated, there must be follow meditation upon the glorious attributes of God. Continuous practice of utterance of the name and meditation stops the restlessness of the mind and merges it into the blissful, eternal, and universal self. God remembrance is not possible unless you have an intense longing to realize Him. This intense desire is called bhakti. This longing must so seize your mind that you should feel a sensation of acute pain when you forget God on account of selfish desires. Your actions should also go to purify your mind, that is, be done in a spirit of nishkama. Purity of mind means freedom from lust, wrath, and greed. For a pure mind alone can see God. Concentration itself is purity. Forget not that the God that you seek is within yourself. One day, Ramdas was taken to the state Bala Mandir, where children ranging from 1.5 years to about 4 years of age received instruction. When he visited the school, they had over 100 children. As soon as he entered the mandir and saw the little ones, his heart bounded with untold joy. He directly went and sat in their midst. Instead of feeling shy in the presence of a stranger, they accepted him as one of them. They came and sat on his lap and sought to climb up his shoulders, all the time uttering the name Sitaram, Sitaram. They were perfectly friendly and quite jolly. Then they gamboled around him, singing in great glee. It was a unique experience full of bliss. The teacher, a quiet and kind soul, made them dance in circle with small sticks in hands to the music of Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. They were provided with a small low desk having drawers in which they kept their writing materials. Ramdas saw their first attempts at letters and drawings. They had also varieties of games on kindergarten system. They were taught to do things in simple and quiet ways without their playful, childlike nature being hampered. He saw a tiny girl of about 2 years sweeping the floor on her own initiative very carefully. The teacher said that she was the most intelligent child of the lot. In memory of the visit, Chunibai had arranged to distribute to the children milk and sweets. There was a separate room for feeding them. Here were placed in lines low wooden stools, as is the fashion in Hindu households. The children took their seats. Some of them were engaged in serving the rest with eatables. Before each child, a china saucer was placed by the serving children, and then a bit of sweetmeat was gently placed in it. The whole proceeding went on so quietly that there was not the least bustle, confusion, or unusual hurry. A small cup of milk was also placed beside the saucer. There was perfect order and serenity. When everything was ready, Till then, the children waited patiently, and all the children have had their seats. The teacher uttered a prayer which was repeated by the children in chorus. At the close of the prayer, they commenced eating. They handled the cup and saucer very gently. It was all a charming sight. Next morning, the instructor got the whole party of children at Dr. Sukla's and made them sing and dance in a ring to the music of Ram Bhajan. At the close of the performance, they were given again milk and sweets. Bala Mandir was under the direct control and management of the Wadhwan state. Cushioned, four-wheeled carriages drawn by horses were provided for the institution to fetch the children from their respective homes to the school and then take them back after school hours. It was a free school and tiffin was given to the children in the school at state expense. The school hours were from 8 to 11 in the morning. Another day he visited a similar institution outside the city started in the name of Mahatma Gandhi by a rich man. Here also the tuition was given to the children almost on lines similar to those in the Bala Mandir. The peculiarity of both the schools was that the teachers talked to the little ones very gently and in whispers. No harsh or loud commands escaped their lips. The teachers were so kind and friendly to Ramdas. After distribution of sweets, he closed his visit to the second school. Jivaraj Balu, a sadhaka, would constantly come to him. He had retired from worldly life and was living for his sadhanas in a solitary spot in the midst of fields outside the city. Here he had a small kuti in which he dwelt. He asked Ramdas to pay a visit to his kuti. The Dewan Sahib was also invited, so both drove to the kuti in the Dewan's carriage. Jivraj Balu embraced Ramdas and was extremely happy to have him there. The host then gave the guests a treat of milk. Ramdas was then asked to deliver a discourse. He spoke for about half an hour. It was followed by music. Jivraj sang some songs composed by himself. In the evenings at Dr. Sukla's house, Chatobai would entertain the assembled devotees with music playing upon Dilruba, an Indian musical instrument. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Pupoda.